chilling, doing, living, whatever. um, I don't give a fuck who is live right now. It's not my job. I don't even know if y'all can hear me, nor do I care. It's not the point of anything, really. It ain't. You know? No one has to be here except me. Because I'm used to this shit. And it's not even a matter of who cares, who don't care. Fix you. Yeah, it's just a lot for me to do. And I get in the swing of things. You don't even hear me. Does it even make a difference? Because I don't have this phone up on me. Maybe I should, but I don't. Maybe you can hear me, maybe you can't. I guarantee you I don't care. It's not my job to chase clout, chase people. Make friends, have friends, be friends. That no longer matters to me at all. At all. At all. What matters to me is something way deeper than whatever y'all talking or fussing about. Oh, she not monetized enough. She don't got no followers. I don't care. It's not a job for me to care. That's not my care bear name. I care about these YouTube motherfuckers. I don't get enough clicks or views and none of that shit, nor do I want it. What's up, Heavy Bear? Heavy Bear. Nor do I want it. I come in, say what I say. It is, right? Slick Woods. I love her. She don't give a fuck. And neither should I. That's why she's my thumbnail. That's why I love her. And we look alike. So that's what it is. See, fortunately, I don't do things for everybody else. I do shit for me over here. That's the best way. My people already exist. What's up, dear self? How you, boo? How you been, babes? Long time. Long time no see. I was just sitting here talking about how much I don't give a fuck no more. Hey, James. How you, boo? James, I hope you are well. Been dealing with a lot lately in real life, so. And I figured since I lost 3 subscribers, I could come live and talk more shit. I'm gonna do the antithesis of everything these motherfuckers in these sectors do. Okay? I'm not gonna go live when I get more subs. I'm gonna go live when I lose them. Okay? I'm not gonna give a fuck about what these people are talking about, because it's garbage at the end of the day, you know? Y'all wanna make content, but then the content that y'all got is like, oh, we don't want that content, but you cause that content. You do the same shit. And not you guys that are in this chat, but y'all know the people who are the elite, who are deemed necessary, whatever the fuck they're deemed. Chabu. Real talk, I'm too old for 3/4 of this bullshit. Okay? So yeah, I just come in, listen for the most part, say whatever I got to say, and break the fuck out. Sometimes I'm wrong when I say certain things, right? I don't lie roast. I don't do none of that shit. I heard what I heard, and if I'm wrong, okay? But that's not shown as strength, at all. Hey, 504. Yep, exactly, dear self. You already know what it is. Gotta do the opposite, Morning, 504. I hope you're well. Yeah, you see, I don't think it's weakness to admit when you're wrong or when you have the wrong thing going on, you misunderstood something. I actually think that's a sign of maturity and strength, but maturity ain't really got nothing to do with these motherfucking sectors. Maturity has no place in these sectors, child. Let me just explain that to you, okay? It don't. Wisdom, that's selective, okay? Motherfuckers select who they deem wise and who they deem what the fuck ever. Man, listen. I ain't got time for none of the bait. Clickbait, trick bait, troll bait. I ain't got time for none of that bullshit. All that can kick rocks and kiss my ass. My trip 504? My trip. Which one? The initial trip or the second trip? 504? Because I went on a trip, and I'll be honest with you, because people usually don't ask. So, and technically you didn't ask either, but I'll explain it to you because fucking explanation. Because other people don't know. I went on 2 trips, y'all. The first trip was to see a family member that we were all told had 3 weeks left to live. The second trip was for her funeral because she didn't make it. She died in my arms, y'all. I was the last person for her to speak to. I wasn't the last person that she saw before she passed. I was the last person that she spoke to. No, it's okay, 504. I'll disclose it because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck right now. What they gonna use it? How they gonna use the shit? Oh, we found a dead person that you're mourning over? Come on, man. Fuck them demons, yo. That's where I'm at right now. Fuck them demons. For real. There's a lot of demons on this fucking app. So yeah, I was the last person that she spoke to. She said she loved me. She said she loved her daughter. I laid her down because the hospice people said to, and I knew that wasn't the right thing to do. And I knew as soon as I laid her down, it was a wrap. Her daughter got to see her, but according to her daughter, before she could say anything else, she foamed at the mouth and choked on fluid. Kidney cancer will do that to you. So her heart stopped for 15 minutes. They did CPR and her heart came back. Yay. Her oxygen came back. However, 15 minutes without oxygen or heartbeat, not good on your brain, okay? So, doctors came in and they said, she's basically in a coma, and even if she came out the coma, she'd never be the same because it's too much brain damage. So it was decided to pull the plug. She hung on for yeah, it's not. She hung on for an hour and a half. That was good, right? Without any ventilator, anything like that, without any machine. You know, for the first hour, it actually looked like she was getting some good sleep, you know? She finally got the rest, and then that was it. So basically had to watch her die 2 times. That's that's a lot on a soul, you know? If me going through all kinds of other deaths wasn't enough, um, you know, I dealt with this. And then 2 weeks later, I had to go back to her funeral, you know? And the funeral was sad. The repast was dope because I got to see family members that I didn't see for years. And, you know, felt loved again. So that was what's up, you know? I ain't got to tell motherfuckers that too much, you know? Like 504 said. But it is what it is. I don't say it out of sympathy or pity or none of that bullshit. I'm just saying it, you know? Because it feels like no one understands. I don't expect anybody to care either. So that's that. Easiest way to go. But don't expect anyone to care. It's just something to say so I don't feel too crazy. Um, so yeah, that's some of the things that I'm going through. I'm actually going through other shit, but you know. What is the point of explaining all of that? There is no point. Because I'm glad y'all care. People that are in here may have left, they might care. Might not. It's not required of you to care. Okay? I don't give a fuck. And that's the whole point of this live. It is what it is. Okay? I am at a place where I don't give a fuck. Today is I don't give a shit day. Okay? Tomorrow I might care too much once again, but today is not that day. Alright? Oh, it's all good, 504, because I really get on that app early in the morning, like 6 o'clock, 6:30 in the morning. I get ready for work and I'm out, you know? If I come back, I come back. Yeah, this month was tough, so I wasn't really trying to be consistent, getting hours and things like this, you know, but yeah, it's okay, James. You know, but next month I should be more consistent, you know, live a little bit more so that, you know, I can function and shit. But, you know, it is what it is. That's what I've been dealing with. Real life. not fake life, you know. It's all good. 504 this month, you know, we've been on and off, and I say me and, you know, La and Pretty Eyes. I think, you know, next month should be a lot better, a lot different, you know. I hope so. I hope so. Now, where'd this thing go? Child, but one thing keep saying is when I can't find my things. Okay. It's annoying as hell. Oh, I see it. I see one of the things. I gotta get that though. See, what's annoying is when I try to figure out what I'm doing. Yeah, yeah. But over there, you know, it's just it's weird, yo. It's weird, yo. I'm not for everybody, and it is what it is. Isn't that the best way to explain it sometimes? Not my job to be for everybody. Yeah, and at the end of the day, I don't care. That's in real life, cyber life. People expect you to be a certain way, and I'm not that fucking way, yo. So fuck it, who cares? I'm not here for the masses, and they can kiss all of my asses. That was a cute rhyme. It's a fact. It's a fact. So you know, I came on a couple times and I tried to go live, and it was difficult because you know when I have time to go live on here, life be lifing. I go when I have time. You know, I always said that I ain't coming on here until you know my Bigo shit is done. You know, hit the quota, the hour quota, and all that. And, you know, I decide to do what it do. You know. But, you know, under the circumstances, the shit was a little different. But back to these demons on this motherfucking app, yo. Man, I'm so tired of these fucking demons. I guarantee. Highly tired. It's like demons run these sectors of YouTube, child. These motherfuckers want to sit and complain about they don't like the doxing and all this extra shit, but however, you do it too. Oh, ain't nothing happened to my Bigo account, James. It's fine. It's just that I haven't been live as much as usual because of real life shit, you know? And, you know, travel through Bigo. And just like YouTube, there's a whole bunch of bullies on that motherfucker. And I know how to handle them, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it, that's all. You know? I hit my bean quota. I'm about to hit my hour quota. You know, same old shit, James, same old shit. It's just now I talk about different things. My focus is a little bit different, you know? Other shit that I'm going through has me to reevaluate life and lifing, you know, all that good stuff. So I'm moving my channel around. Exactly. I actually need to go back on TikTok because I like TikTok, okay? When I'm on TikTok, I talk about plants and I talk about Boruto. And people seem to like it, okay? I can really find that community over there. You know, even with Bigo, I just float around Bigo to listen to the people entertain, you know, like do all the dumb shit that I would never do. Or I don't do enough of, clearly. Like, you know, Bigo is kind of similar to YT. I'm not selling my soul on that motherfucker either, so, you know. That means I'm not going to be the prettiest. I'm not going to be the best. I'm not going to be the top broadcaster because I'm not trying to do any of that bullshit, you know? But just like TikTok, there is a place for what I want to do on Bigo. There always was. It just wasn't consistent enough. And I can definitely make it a lot more consistent now. Okay? As long as I choose not to get distracted by real life. Yeah. Once that is there, I am good. Okay? TikTok is cool. If you don't, if you look for certain things, you will find those things. That's why I like TikTok. If you look for the mess, you will find the mess. Okay? Trust and believe. And for mess, I wouldn't even look for YouTube anymore for mess. The place for mess is another app, and I won't even mention it because truth be told, I don't want you motherfuckers anywhere near it. Okay? James might know because like a quarter of the black sector is over there now doing what they do, especially the demon trolls of the legendary demon trolls of the black sector. A lot of them are over there, so see? And Shaky's cool as fuck. Shaky was the first of the big broadcasters to actually friend me, so I always pick up Shaky, you know? Shaky is always cool in my book. Because Shaky did not have to follow me. And I mean on Bigo. He really didn't, but he did, so I'm grateful. You know, and he never unfollowed me either. So definitely grateful, even when he was locked up. So that is always a plus, you know? Definitely appreciate that move. Yeah, so, back to what I was saying about YouTube. Everything that is supposed to be right is not over here, okay? This is actually bizarro world over here, all right? The demons run things, and people get respect out of fear, and, it's better to be a clout chaser, and I'm not talking about everybody, but most of these motherfuckers, you know? And I always have opinions, and people don't like them, you know? When a motherfucker named Ghetto Intellect, who has been paymastering the couple of sectors for all these fucking years, is respected finally. Hey, what can I do? I don't hate, I appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Hate for what? At least he went live. At least he's doing it now, you know? He was always a messy ass guy, and now he's found his messy ass audience. What am I supposed to do? Not kiss his ass, that's for sure. That is not where I'm from. That's not what I do. Okay. I feel a lot of ways about people on here, off here, and I keep my mouth shut for the most part because a lot of people that I'm cool with are cool with these people, and I've realized in my older age, okay, see, that's what's up. I want my algorithm to be different too. That's why I want all these people to unfollow my ass. The more these motherfuckers unsubscribe, the more I will come live and talk about their ass freely, okay? Because apparently sometimes when I speak, motherfuckers be like, oh, they can't differentiate between me being a troll, that no one should listen to, or me being a content creator that all of a sudden you want to listen to. Yeah, that type of shit. So it's like, you know what? I don't feel like being confused no more. Just unfucking subscribe. Tell these motherfuckers don't fuck with me, okay? Please. Please tell them that. I like being invisible in these fucking sectors, okay? You have 504? Shit. That means something, yo. I mean, when motherfuckers threaten to redox you over that you ain't never fucking did, and motherfuckers is still cool with them people out of fear, nah, I'd step back too. I would. But then again, y'all know I say a whole bunch of shit, so I'd be like, oh, she talking crazy again. Yeah. You know, motherfuckers will sit there and be like, oh, when your followers is over this and that, then I'll listen to you. But you listen to trolls that have no subscribers, no fucking followers. Like, you know what I'm saying? When the real motherfuckers say whatever, it's a problem. But the trolls can speak all day. Like, motherfuckers come and make fake accounts and it's all good. Like, what? Motherfuckers can come in here and talk shit to me with a fake fucking account. Like, why you can't come as your real fucking self? Why, you don't want me to clout chase off of you? I ain't gonna clout chase off of you. I'm just gonna talk about you. Like, yo, this is what the fuck they do. Troll or no troll. I don't give a shit. Exactly. Nah, you ain't gotta do nothing 504. We know how these demons work. They use you to try to get the other motherfuckers and, you know what I'm saying, crack that whip. They use you for that. Oh my God, they're gonna do this to 504. They're gonna do this to this person. Well, let me shut the fuck up. Like, what? Instead of being real motherfuckers, like, yo, that shit is wrong. You're a punk ass bitch, and you go ahead. But that's why I don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saving hoes that don't want to be saved. Are you crazy? That's wild for the night. Yeah. But, you know, they calculating shit. That's how they work. They gotta work like that. Ain't no other way for them to work, because they ain't got no life. They ain't got no real life. They want to scheme and all that other shit. They want their power, whatever the fuck that means. You know? Like I said, I'm too old for this shit. I'm too old for this bullshit. I'm too old to be all this shit. You know what I'm saying? If I got something wrong, I got something wrong. I don't give a rat's ass. I'm not coming here like the super authority on nothing. Those who respect me, they respect me. Those who don't, they fucking don't, yo. What's the point of doxing me? It don't make no sense, you know what I mean? And even them trying to threaten to dox you backfired, because they was wrong too, but guess what? Motherfuckers is still up under their ass. Motherfuckers is still talking about them like they the bees knees. Like, no, I don't need support through fear. Fuck all that, because support and respect through fear breeds resentment. And when motherfuckers kill you like they did Jon Snow in Game of Thrones, you ain't coming back to life. Okay? That'll destroy your soul. Okay? I ain't even mad. I mean, I don't even know which places that is no more 504. I mean, I can guess one, but like I said, I've grown up enough that I'm not going to talk about certain people no more out of respect of other people that I know I got love for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to sit here and say, well, you too old to be chasing these young, manipulative motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. And I like Lady Nika, but She letting Pizarro and all these motherfuckers manipulate the fuck out of her. What's the point? And I get it. She monetized, you know. She OG beef sector. You gotta get monetized. You gotta get paid. All that. But I ain't lying. No, she's too old for half this fuck shit. Arguing with King Roman over what? Garbage. Motherfuckers think you a scammer? So what? Fuck them. Girl, perimenopause and menopause is enough in its motherfucking self. I'm learning that. And I ain't even got half the symptoms most of my other people's got. Nobody got time for the bullshit. Child, I don't even have mental capacity for half of this bullshit no more. Okay? And Nika, you shouldn't either. Alright? Right. See? And I ain't trying to disrespect nobody, but I'm gonna speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I be going to Lady Nika's lives. You know, she is who she is. I'm not gonna fault her for that. I don't have no problems with that. You know what I'm saying? That's actually a dope ass thing. However, certain people be on that panel. I'm like, yo, these people, they never had no good for her. You know what I'm saying? They using her. She might be using them too. She might be on some smart person YTC type shit, you know? And I can only respect that. But as y'all know, even with YTC, I'll be like, yo, this is what I see. That's how you respect me or you don't. I ain't got to lie, but I do make mistakes. And I don't mind. Okay? I do the level best that I can. For those who don't like it, they don't like it. For those who do, they do. For those who have patience, they have patience. For those who don't, they don't. It is what it is. I don't have to be the end thing. I don't have to be none of them things. I don't have to prove my worth or my whatever to none of you motherfuckers. The ones that see it, they see it. See, 504, I appreciate that. Shaky to me is a real, even if I don't agree with what Shaky say, I respect where he comes from. You know what I'm saying? I do. Because there was a whole back and forth, Tommy K and all of them, and, you know, he made his decision. People were like, oh my God, you chose Tommy K, but, you know, his reasoning behind it, I was like, you know what? I can only respect that. I can't fault that. I don't know Tommy K like that. I don't give a fuck. He was asking them people good questions, you know? And it's okay to rock with people, you know, because you are loyal and you have strong convictions and you can ask the right questions. You know what I'm saying? I respect people that don't follow the crowd all the time, you know? The crowd is telling you move like this, do that. And, you know, your heart say different. You feel me? You ask questions that do not benefit anybody but your own shit. That I respect to the utmost. You know? We don't talk about Room Shaker real quick. You know, it was so easy for motherfuckers to flip on Room Shaker. And I never fully understood why. But from what I gathered, she asked if someone was still alive or not. She asked a beefsteak the demon to check and see if somebody's still alive. It's not like she gave false information or doxed somebody or whatever. Like, people do that shit all the time. Motherfuckers did that shit with Bigums. You know what I'm saying? They thought Bigums was dead. Shit, we thought Beasley was dead. Remember when everybody thought Beasley was dead the first time or the second time? And he came back and was like, nah, bitch, I ain't dead. I just wanted y'all to think I was dead. Come on, man. Happens. R.E. Dead. Motherfuckers believe that? Hell nah. I got ridiculed because I knew what was the real. Okay? So what are we talking about here? Nah, it's just a reason. You know, it's just a reason to put her in another box. You know, let's make this person the new content. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I saw it. But nobody is true friends on this motherfucker anyway, so, you know, it's just her turn. Time for her to go through whatever's. That's how I see it. You know? And of course, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Yeah, exactly. Same with me. I heard about it after the fact, so, you know, even if it was a statement, motherfuckers done made statements on mad people before. Okay? Shit, it's about how you approach shit. You know what I'm saying? If they gone, rest in peace. If they not gone, yay, you still here. The fuck? Was she trying to be malicious about it, or I don't know. You know, and then, you know, I heard she fell out with Lady Nika and whatever. And I was like, when she fell out with Lady Nika, them motherfuckers was cool. I remember she used to come on Lady Nika panels, spend all kind of time and all that. That's why I say Pizarro is manipulative as hell. Because Pizarro did the same thing with La. Alright? Same thing with Layla. Layla ain't do shit to Nika. Same fucking thing. And then Layla became the pariah. Hey, what are we gonna do? It is what it is, okay? So I just was like, damn, I hope Lady Nika ain't fall into no trap. Again. Maybe she did. Because, you know, first thing I heard come out Pizarro's mouth, this in the Room Shaker one day, oh yeah, Slapper's mine. Slapper? Oh gosh. And, you know, no disrespect to Slapper. That's the bro. Why y'all fighting over Slapper? Why are you trying to throw Slapper in the Room Shaker face? Like, but yeah, I go talking too much. You know what I'm saying? Because all of y'all are in different states. I don't know who met up with who the fuck who. Alright? And if ain't nobody meet up in real life, what the fuck are we talking about? See, I've been on Bigo too long. Don't play these games. You things do not work for me, Jimmy. I'm trying to tell you. It's not. But I mean, listen, let me mind my business, because, you know, Slapper is his own person. He knows how he move, he do what he do. You know what I mean? He's gonna rock on his own. I don't know what the fuck is going on behind the scenes with no goddamn. But all that, yeah. Yep. He gonna do what he always do, chill. You know? And I don't have enough clout or whatever for a motherfucker to be like, yeah, treat my people to it's okay. It's okay. I don't have to rock like that. That's not my ministry. You feel me? Like, it's not the fuck I'm gonna give. I just see what it is, you know? Bizarre is manipulative as fuck. And y'all keep falling for it. And it's okay. It's fine. do is just say, I ain't hating, I'm just saying. You want to see this hate, they go right ahead. You know? There's a couple lives I did that had to go private because I was just like, I got busy and shit, so I didn't have time to. And I have it set up where even if I say the live is public, it'll load up as private until I make it public, right? Yeah, exactly. I love the clouds too. And then I drop down every so often. And I get ignored anyways. That's even better, 504. I know you're like, what, Sheree? You like being ignored? Fuck yeah, I do. Because the motherfuckers will be your people when it's convenient to be the people, okay? Otherwise, they don't say shit. And, you know, it is what it is, right? That just shows me a lot, because at the same time, I usually don't come in and be like, oh, hi, so-and-so. It's very few people that I come into their live and be like, hey, so-and-so, hey, and all that. So I don't give a fuck. Hold on, y'all. So, yeah. Exactly. Exactly, 504. Learn from the best. We learn by trial and error and all that shit. You feel me? Like, that's why I don't give a fuck. That's why I don't give a fuck. It's a lot of duplicitous motherfuckers out here, okay? And they can have it. They can have it. This is not my shit. This is not the era where I should care. You feel me? It's not. Well, see, that's good. It's good to be that type of person, 504, where motherfuckers is like, yo, where you at? What you doing? I love that for you. Okay? Because you are that type of person motherfuckers should keep a watch on, because you good people. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, there are only a few slots for good people in these sectors, right? Can't accept all the good people. We can only accept some. And I purposely don't come off as good people. I purposely come off as a troll or whatever the fuck it is, because fuck these people. Not everybody should see the good in me, okay? Not everybody should see me for X, Y, and Z. I'll be your people. And you be for the people, okay? And I'll be your people. That's how I like to roll. Let me be people. Let me be the people of the people for the people, okay? Everybody like you? Good. Let's keep it like that. And let me be the most hated and all that extra shit. This makes me feel good. Somebody got to be that thing. Okay? I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I get it. Of course not. You know? That's why you my people and you for the people. Because you're not trying to be none of that shit. I'm trying to be the opposite of everything. So let me be that. You know? You got the ear. You got the trust. You got the respect. Yeah, hold that shit. Hold that shit, yo. Enjoy that shit because it makes the haters super upset, okay? It makes the demons real upset. Morning, landlord. How you? Now, landlord, what's this about you cussing out women's? Chabu, see how confusing life is? Like, I'm here about landlord cussing out women, and all I see him is going back and forth with audio. Like, y'all calling audio a woman now? I'm so confused, but I don't know. I guess something with R&Y. Chabu, I don't fucking know. I can't be. I really can't. It don't make no sense to me. Like, it's just easier for me to mind my goddamn business. Cause you know, motherfuckers might cuss me out tomorrow, right? Bees like that, or better yet, 504. I'm not good enough to be cussed out. Okay, that's the beauty of a whole lot of shit. I'm not worthy to be talked about. And I think a lot of us want to be that person, right? But some of us do, you know. Somebody got to keep these sectors afloat. And then beef sector is kind of crazy because they'll be like, oh, we don't want to talk about these black sector people, these outsiders. But the fucking outsiders is keeping your shit afloat. You got 3/4 of your idea from the quote unquote outsiders. Fuck out of here. But you know, hey, what you gonna do? All right, James, you have a wonderful day.
How you doing?
All right. Okay, like, Chabu, the energy is not for me. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. You know, what the fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I remember now fucking Audio was talking about, you know, he was trying to do a IRL at some car shit. Envy asked about the car shit, like what's going on with the car shit. You know, Audio say he wasn't doing the car shit on this day. He was doing it on another day. Couldn't do it on this day, and I guess Envy was trying to figure that out because him and Landlord was beefing. See how complicated shit gets? Oh, there you go. I ain't got time for all that. You said people too sensitive? I guess so. Okay. And see, that's the other thing, because I know it's trolling. But you know what? At the same time, I'll say it, Landlord. These young people are different, okay? They not what you used to, okay? They really are not. They not what you used to at all. And even if you try to, you know, troll somebody like Envy who is supposed to be around the same age, this audience is not built for that shit. Yeah, see, I gotta learn to do more of that, 504. I gotta learn to do a lot more laughing, shaking my head. Most times I just suck my teeth and be like, girl, let me get the fuck out of here. This ain't for me. Okay, this shit is not for me. All right, yeah, and that's it. Cause a lot of people on here, they be doing all kinds of evil in the name of trolling. Okay? Right. Yep. They're not gonna understand black sector trolls because they trying to be black sector trolls. Okay? Motherfuckers will sit there and be like, oh yeah, motherfuckers say this, motherfuckers say that, but these people was not doing half of the shit that they're doing now before the black sector came around. Okay? And if they was doing it, they was doing it on the low. And I'll say that all day, you know, but people will call me a fucking hater. Right? Because they starting to troll like black sector now, good ones or bad ones. Okay? Oh, damn. You know, all these cooking competitions. Ooh, man, listen. I could go on and on and on. I could go on and on and on. Okay? Like I said, respect the slapper. But ain't slap a black sector. He been doing AI shit for a minute now, before anybody else was doing AI shit like that, right? So that's why I can see Slapper laughing his ass off when these motherfuckers be like this and that. You know, I heard they had some competition and Slapper won, and all of a sudden it's cheating and it's scamming because he ain't do this and he ain't do that. And man, and he's black sector. It's always gonna be some cheating or some ass bullshit. Here's the fucking trick about it. The motherfuckers allowed Slapper to win. Because when Lady Law was winning every motherfucking thing, what was they doing? Hating. Ain't nobody let Lady Law win shit. Okay? There's always some motherfucker voting some other way. It was always some other motherfucker. Oh no, she black sector. She can't win everything and do. All right, and Pizarro was the first, second, and third complaining about that shit. But now, Slapper got a ding-a-ling, so it's cool. Want me to be mad at Slapper for that? Fuck no. Go ahead, Slapper. Slap that cyber ding-a-ling all over the place and get these bitches out of their motherfucking mind. You hear me? Let these broads act the holy high-fool. Motherfuckers question them and they flip and shit. Terrible. Let these motherfuckers flip. Okay? Room Shaker and Pizarro fighting over Slapper. It ain't the first time. Ain't gonna be the last time either. Okay? And I ain't mad at the homie. Get it. Okay? Get it. Because the real people ain't gonna do that. You too, 5-4. Thank you, 504. Because that's facts too. She ain't never insert herself and say, do, and never, right? Never. Always invited. So why would they get mad when she win? But that's what I say. It ain't got nothing to do with me no more. It ain't got nothing to do with her either, because she chilling where the fuck she at. Okay, making real money. Child. But don't tell the masses that. You can handle that shit. Oh no, baby. No. That is not something for them to handle. Definitely us. Okay? But somebody's gonna speak on it every time. Okay? Thank you. But yeah, it is what it is. Get that shit sloppy. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fucking accolades, get all that fly shit. Okay? Because what I'm not trying to do is create a storyline over bullshit either. Because there's motherfuckers out there that do that dumb shit too. And I ain't the one. I don't give enough of a fuck. I don't. If I speak, I'll break out and don't come back for a month or some ass shit. Not because I'm scared, but because I got shit to do. I wish you could too. Because you sure can. Especially since you cool with Shaky. Shaky would be the first one to be like, yo, 504, come make this money. Okay? Shaky would definitely show you the ropes and get you on that path right there, I'm sure Shaky wouldn't be mad at that at all. You know what I'm saying? Shaky's a good dude like that. Okay? Oh man. This is what happens when I forget to do shit. Yeah, I gotta break out of here myself because it's almost an hour. Okay? And there's certain things I gotta get done. I'm like halfway through, so yeah, I gotta get a couple things, put some things back. Cause I don't need them as much as I thought I did. Let me get out of here, y'all. Thank y'all for listening and shit, Thank y'all for listening to me say I don't give a fuck. Same here, 504. I love you too. Got nothing but respect for you, mamas. And y'all just know, in real life, if I don't say nothing to y'all, like, yo, I got this problem, I got that, I feel like this, I feel like that, I don't give a fuck. I mean, if I say it to you, let me rephrase it. If I say something to you, I give a fuck, right? If I say, yo, this person shouldn't be doing this person, I give a fuck. If I don't say nothing to you, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a holy high fuck. So when I do talk to people like, yo, this shouldn't be happening, that shouldn't be happening, and that, I give a fuck about them, Lady Nika, yeah. Other people, not so much. I see the demon run-ins, all right? And it's like you got narcissists and then you got people with narcissistic tendencies, and you got to deal with them both. Anywho, I'm out. I'll make this public. I'll do that. But thanks for coming. I'll let y'all later. Peace.